In tonight's episode of Coronation Street, two of Jodie's biggest secrets come under threat. Are the Platts about to turn against her? Meanwhile, Cassie hopes that she's about to get the upper hand in her battle with Tyrone's father Ross. Read on for 6 big moments in Sunday's episode. 1. Shona confronts Jodie. As Sarah has finally exposed Jodie as her secret attacker, word quickly gets back to Shona. When confronted by her sister, Jodie admits her guilt but comes up with a bogus story, claiming that she mistook Sarah for one of the bad guys who were causing trouble for her at the time. Shona refuses to believe a word of it, though, and even starts to question whether Jodie lied about her kidnapping. Is Jodie's deception finally catching up with her? 2. Jodie's trinket box is found. David pays a visit to Sarah in prison and she urges him to find Jodie's secret trinket box. As Sarah was about to search through it when she was attacked, she points out that Jodie must have been trying to conceal its contents. Back at the Platt house, David and Shona try to track down the box, but Lily gets in there first when she goes searching for her confiscated console. When Lily finds the gun that Jodie stole, how will she react? 3. Cassie's new plan pays off. Cassie discovers an app where women rate their ex-boyfriends. She secretly uploads a photo of Ross, hoping that a string of horror stories will come in. Cassie plans to show the negative reviews to Tyrone and expose Ross's true colors. And when the first message comes through, Cassie reckons her idea is paying off already. 4. Maria gets in trouble with David. Maria decides to call in sick at the salon so that she can spend the day with Gary, as they're now trying to get their troubled marriage back on track. When David realizes that Maria lied, costing them vital custom at the salon, a showdown follows between the workmates. But when talk turns to Sarah's jail ordeal, an unforgiving Maria proclaims that her love rival is where she belongs. 5. Sam hopes for a fresh start. Sam is discharged from hospital and has a moving conversation with Leanne about the challenges he may face now that he's returning to everyday life. Later, Leanne introduces Sam to Idris for the first time and is pleased when they appear to get along. 6. Ollie's first day causes a stir. Alia is irritated when she discovers that Ollie is having his first day as Speed Doll's new chef, without her being consulted. Ben is also put out when he sees Ollie hard at work, and he accuses his son of betrayal by defecting to the competition. Tonight's episode of Coronation Street promises another roller coaster of drama, secrets, and emotional confrontations as Jodie Ramsey finds herself under increasing pressure. After weeks of manipulating situations and keeping dangerous truths hidden, the walls finally begin closing in. Not once, but twice, Jodie is caught out, leaving her scrambling to explain herself while several Weatherfield residents begin questioning everything they thought they knew. Elsewhere, Sarah refuses to give up her fight, Carla and Lisa celebrate a milestone that could change their future forever, Sam grows even more convinced that something sinister is happening, and tensions continue to rise across the cobbles. Here are the 6 biggest spoilers from tonight's explosive episode. 1. Jodie is caught sneaking around again. Jodie has spent months presenting herself as the caring, dependable sister, but tonight her carefully crafted image starts to crumble. Shona notices inconsistencies in Jodie's latest story and becomes suspicious when she catches her leaving the Platt house under mysterious circumstances. Instead of heading where she claimed she was going, Jodie is seen meeting someone in secret. Although Jodie quickly invents another excuse, Shona isn't convinced. The encounter raises fresh questions about what Jodie is hiding and why she keeps disappearing whenever anyone starts asking difficult questions. For the first time, Shona begins wondering whether her sister has been manipulating everyone from the very beginning. 2. Sarah exposes another one of Jodie's lies. As if one close call wasn't enough, Jodie faces another disaster later in the evening. Sarah has been quietly piecing together information about recent events, determined to expose the truth before more people get hurt. During a tense conversation, she spots a major contradiction in Jodie's version of events. The revelation leaves Jodie visibly shaken. Rather than admitting the truth, she desperately changes her story yet again. Unfortunately for her, too many people are listening this time, and several residents immediately realize that something doesn't add up. Her confidence begins slipping, and it's obvious she's struggling to stay one step ahead. The second mistake could prove far more damaging than the first. 3. Sarah refuses to back down. Sarah has become one of the few people willing to challenge Jodie directly, and tonight she takes things even further. Believing Jodie is hiding information that could expose dangerous secrets surrounding Theo and recent events, Sarah decides enough is enough. Ignoring warnings from friends, Sarah continues asking difficult questions and pushes for answers that nobody else seems brave enough to demand. Her determination creates another explosive confrontation that leaves both women furious. Even though Sarah doesn't have every piece of evidence she needs yet, she's convinced she's getting closer to proving Jodie has been lying for weeks. 4. Carla and Lisa celebrate their happy news. Away from the growing tension, there's finally some reason to smile. Lisa reveals that her divorce has officially been finalized, allowing her and Carla to celebrate another important step toward their future together. The pair enjoy a quiet moment together, looking ahead to happier times after months of emotional challenges. Friends are delighted to see them smiling again, although viewers know that trouble is never far away in Weatherfield. With wedding plans continuing, fans are left hoping the couple can finally enjoy some happiness before another crisis strikes. 5. Sam becomes increasingly worried. Young Sam can't shake the feeling that something is seriously wrong. Despite repeated reassurance from those around him, Sam remains convinced that Will's behavior isn't as innocent as everyone believes. His growing anxiety leads him to speak out once again, accusing Will of trying to intimidate people. Unfortunately, many adults dismiss Sam's concerns, believing his fears are getting the better of him. But viewers know that Sam has often noticed important clues before anyone else. Could this be another case where the adults should have listened sooner? 6. Jodie's future hangs in the balance. By the end of the episode, Jodie realizes her web of lies is beginning to unravel. Being caught twice in a single day leaves her increasingly isolated, with fewer people willing to believe her explanations. Even those closest to her start questioning whether she's telling the truth. The pressure is clearly taking its toll, and viewers are left wondering whether Jodie will finally confess, or whether she'll double down on her deception in an attempt to protect herself. Whatever happens next, tonight's events mark a major turning point in her storyline. What happens next? With Sarah refusing to stop investigating, Shona growing increasingly suspicious, and Jodie's stories becoming harder to believe, the coming episodes promise even bigger confrontations. Meanwhile, Carla and Lisa's celebration offers a rare moment of happiness, but fans know that in Coronation Street, joy rarely lasts for long. As alliances shift and secrets continue to surface, Weatherfield looks set for another unforgettable week packed with shocking revelations, emotional betrayals, and dramatic twists that could change several lives forever. If tonight proved anything, it's that Jodie's lies are finally catching up with her, and the biggest truth may still be waiting to explode. Coronation Street airs on weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.